Most kids worry about their mom embarrassing them online. But for 14-year-old Lily, it was way worse. Her mom, Charlene, wasn't just any TikTok mom. She was that mom, the one who went viral for romancing murderers and live-streaming her prison love letters. Her bio literally read, "Killer men only heart with arrow #jailbayqueen." She had over 2 million followers. Charlene believed she was misunderstood. That society just didn't get love beyond bars. Every few months, she'd fall for a new convicted murderer and demand Lily call him dad over Zoom. "I don't even know this one's name," Lily muttered one night, as Charlene held the phone out during dinner. "Say hi to your new daddy, Reaper X 1993. Charlene laughed like it was cute. "He's got tattoos of every victim's name. That's how you know he's sentimental." Lily wanted to scream. Things got worse when Charlene tried to pitch a reality show. Moms, Love behind bars. The producers passed. Too dark, even for them. Lily started secretly recording videos of her mom's chaos. Her own TikTok, under the handle at Daughter of Chaos, blew up. Millions watched in disbelief as Lily documented everything: the love letters, the prison visits, even the time Charlene tried to mail a frozen lasagna to a guy on death row. Eventually, CPS got involved. Charlene was investigated, and Lily was placed with her aunt. Her final video with her mom got 12 million views. In it, she simply said she wanted fame. "I just wanted a normal mom." Charlene? She still streams from prison pen pal chat rooms. Now under the username at InmateSoulmate69. And Lily? She writes horror scripts in LA, all inspired by true events. Lily thought leaving her mom behind would bring peace. At first, it did. Living with her Aunt Maria felt like breathing for the first time. No prison letters, no calls from guys with names like Blade or Shadow Killer 92, and no TikTok lives from jail cafeterias. But even in the quiet, fame echoed. Lily's account, at Daughter of Chaos, exploded. She didn't try to be famous. She just told the truth. Her most viral video wasn't even dramatic, it was just a clip of her saying, "I used to think monsters were under my bed. Turns out, von Reiset me." Comments flooded in. "This is better than any Netflix doc." "Girl, blink twice if you need a GoFundMe." "I'd call my mom after this, but she just sells candles." Lily turned 15 and got an email that changed everything. Subjekt: Netflix X True Crime Collab Opportunity. Body: Wie lovet your story? Would you be open to developing a series with us? Schelaukeit. Out loud. She hadn't even finished algebra. Aunt Maria was hesitant. Isn't that exploiting the trauma? Lily thought for a second. "Maybe," she said. "But if my life's gonna be messed up, I might as well own the narrative." The deal went through. A limited docuseries titled Call Him Dad was greenlit. Lily consultet. She made sure it wasn't a joke, that it captured how surreal, scary, and lonely it felt to grow up like she did. Meanwhile, Charlene was furious. She posted a prison TikTok, yes, those exist, from her cellmate's smuggled phone. "Y'all watching my daughter get rich off my story while I rot in here? I made this plot." The video got taken down within an hour, but it trended on Twitter for days under #FreeMomTalk. Lily? She didn't respond. She just kept writing. Epilogue. At 17, Lily published a novel. At 18, she gave her first TED Talk, When Your Mom Dates Killers, and You Date Reality. At 21, she visited her mom in prison for the last time. Charlene looked older. Softer. Maybe even regretful. "You ever think about forgiving me?" she asked. Lily stood, quietly picking up her notebook. "I already did," she said. "But I'm not calling anyone else dad ever again." Chevalket out. The cameras didn't follow. And for the first time in her life, that felt just right. Lily didn't go back to prison after that final visit. She thought she'd closed the door. But some doors don't stay shut, they creak open in dreams, in interviews, in the silence between applause. Her novel hit the bestseller list at 19. By 20, Hollywood was calling. Producers wanted to explore her trauma more deeply. One of them said, "We see this as the next girl," interrupted Meets Mindhunter. Lily smiled politely. But late at night, she'd stare at the ceiling, thinking, what if I become the thing I escaped? Meanwhile, behind bars, Charlene had changed, or said she had. Therapy became mandatory. At first, she mocked it. But over time, her walls cracked. "I just wanted to be loved," she confessed in a group session, even if they had blood on their hands. A counselor named Denise started meeting with her one-on-one. Slowly, Charlene opened up about her childhood, about the stepfather who locked her in closets, the mother who never believed her, the foster homes that didn't care.
No one ever protected me, she said.
So I stopped believing anyone could be safe. And then, she had Lily. She was only 17. Already broken. Already addicted to chaos. "I thought if I loved the monsters," she whispered once, "they'd spare her." Back in LA, Lily started writing her next book, but this time, it wasn't about her mom. It was about Charlene, the girl before the madness.
The girl with bruises no one saw.
The girl who grew up in the cracks and became a woman who couldn't tell love from danger. The title? Before She Was Mom. The book released when Lily turned 22. Critics called it raw and devastatingly human. It sparked debate about forgiveness, about generational trauma, about whether monsters are made or born. Lily didn't try to answer those questions. She just told the story.
The one no one else could.
A year later, a letter arrived.
Handwritten. No return address.
Inside, just one line. "Thank you for telling the part of me I never could."
See.
Lily folded it gently, placed it in a drawer, and lit a candle by the window.
Note for mourning. Note for forgiveness.
Just peace. For the first time in both their lives, maybe that was enough. The end of the story begins not with a twist, but with a choice. Lily never meant to become a mother. Not because she didn't want to, but because she was terrified she wouldn't know how. Every time she saw a stroller, she saw herself at 4 years old, strapped into a shopping cart while her mom flirted with a man who'd later be arrested for setting his neighbor's house on fire. Every time someone asked, "Do you want kids someday?" her mind screamed, "I don't want to ruin anyone the way I was ruined." But healing isn't a straight road. It's a spiral staircase, painful to climb, dizzying to look down, but rising all the same.
Shemet June et 25. A kviet woman with kind ice and a gift for reading sciences.
Their love was slow, patient, and real, like nothing Lily had known growing up. When Lily told her everything, June just held her hand and said, "You broke the cycle. That's already a miracle." 3 years later, they adopted a little girl. Her name was Nia. Lily never told Nia much about Charlene. Not at first. Just that her other grandma was gone, and complicated. But when Nia turned 8, she asked, "Mom, who gave you your name?" Lily paused. The answer was simple. And also not. "My mother did," she said. Her name was Charlene. She wasn't always kind or safe or right, but she gave me the name Lily. And what does it mean? Lily smiled. It's a flower that grows in the mud. That's the only way it blooms. On the anniversary of Charlene's death, yes, she died quietly in prison, a year before Nia's adoption, Lily lit one final candle.
No videos. No headlines.
No drama. Just a mother, her daughter, and silence that no longer hurt. She looked out the window, whispered, "You gave me chaos. I gave it meaning. We're even now." Then she turned back to the kitchen, where June and Nia were waiting. Pancakes on the stove.
Music in the air. No ghosts left to chase.
The end.
Some stories don't need a happy ending. Just a true one.